Japan. A nation with a ferocious history of combat and conquest, world leaders in technology and innovation, and now, a generation of men so afraid of the opposite sex that 44% of men in Japan aged between 18 and 34 are virgins. They're called otaku.
Hello and welcome. In order to better understand the host country of the Rugby World Cup, here we are in the gorgeous and proud nation of Japan. I don't know what you've heard about RTE having no money, but that certainly isn't the case. No siree.
私たちは日本にはいないよ。これはバカバカしい話だね。
What a beautiful language. Anyway, today our subject of Japanese culture is the otaku. The otaku is generally a nerdy guy who's obsessed with comic books, computers, and who rarely leaves his house. Otaku quite literally means your house, or someone who rarely goes outside their own bedroom.
あなたはオタクみたいだね。
Yes, and for the purposes of this, we're going to ignore the fact that most popular depictions of the otaku look like me, and stick to some good old-fashioned public service broadcasting here in RTE Studios, Japan.
Most people in Japan would be familiar with the word otaku. Anime and manga enthusiasts are a common and widely known and accepted phenomenon. To start from the beginning, anime and manga are forms of entertainment. Anime are cartoons, and manga is comic books or artworks. And whereas a lot of them are perfectly wholesome forms of entertainment, yes, some of them feature 8-tentacled creatures having sex with young-looking girls. We're going to get to that in another episode. For now, let's focus on otakus. After the Second World War, defeat caused Japan to change their value system, and the salaryman became a hugely important figure in society. The salaryman wasn't macho or aggressive. He worked hard, was responsible, and spent long periods of time at the office. Male self-worth became hugely tied to being a salaryman. In the 1980s, Japan experienced such a huge economic boom which caused the salaryman to climb even further in prestige and social ranking. But now, men make less than ever, are in less stable forms of employment, and this coupled with so many young males now choosing manga, which is fantasy sexual situations depicted in comic books, over real interactions with women, Japan has a huge problem with birth rates, and the most aged population in the world. There are support groups for men who want to overcome their anxiety of approaching women though. White Hands, a Tokyo-based non-profit, offers regular nude art classes where mostly middle-aged men sketch naked female models. And these classes attempt to show them what naked women look like so that if they were ever to encounter one in their day-to-day lives, it wouldn't be too much of a shock. The classes, complete with textbooks, also try to help people feel more comfortable with their sexuality.
I would imagine inserting some of these men into coppers with all of the sexually liberated, confident Irish women would be some form of international war crime. Do you want to try actually later?
私はアイルランド人の看護師と結婚したかったよ。